Hello, chat. Hello, hello, hello. Today. Today. Oh, no game. Come on. Magic the Gathering. Okay. Hello, 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 hello. Good morning. Good midday. And cheers to you if you're watching on YouTube. Um, let's play some Magic, shall we? We'll be playing Affinity today, continuing our variety content. We'll be now testing out what other decks are doing, so we are better prepared, and we can maybe demystify their strengths or something. I don't know. So, Popper League, let's jump right into it. We'll classically play a league just to get a day going. So probably like an hour, 2 hours ish of the stream. You can catch me again on YouTube in the live stream section. So do remember that, and of course you can follow me on Metafy or join my Discord. And so, hi, good luck to our opponent. We're playing Grixis Affinity. Let's see if this deck is as broken as they say. Right. So this is probably just too much of a bunch of nothing. Love it. Love Magic the Gathering. Love it. Love Magic the Gathering. Is this worth even a keep on 4? Okay, let's keep like 2 lands, Shaman, this. And maybe we... and we might happen... Right. We of course play into Fae. That's funny. I guess we could just concede and move on, but let's give it a good old try, shall we? Good old try. Oof. Jealous? Aren't I jealous? Aren't I? Yeah, that's how you say it. Yeah, you say aren't I. And of course, now we just draw a bunch of lands, do nothings. Please don't counter that. Thank you. Well, I'm not sure if you are aware, but this is typically a cut in this matchup. Well, I mean, we can actually kill 2 creatures with 1 stone. So play this. But I can't play both of them, sadly. So I guess we do this. We tap this, and we like hold priority, and we do this. We can respond to the first one. Oh, come on! Really? Just mono lands. Oh. And maybe for some sideboarding, we will use... yeah, I found a guide online. Right. Ah, goodness. Please resolve. Thank you. Yeah, we're just getting totally smooshed. Because now, like, we can't really keep up. Yeah, just... Yeah, and like this costs 2, we even draw a basic. Like, this is like the absolute kind of perfect storm. We can't even cast this one. I mean, this is just crazy. Okay. Pay. So probably like a Fangs and a couple of Pyros. I don't think... So let me think. I don't think Cam is very good. I don't think we need Well, Toxin is kind of fine, but probably not fine enough. Shamans are pretty bad. We can maybe like keep 2 of them. Spellbomb is bad. So now out of necessity, we might keep like a Toxin. Sure. I mean, I do have a guide, but he doesn't... No, he doesn't even have Fae. I think we're fine. Okay, now we'll play off of 7 cards. Hopefully, no. Well, this is a keep. I think I'll bottom and force, actually. The rest of the hand is very reasonable. So they play Fairy Miscreant. So, to be honest, I'm tempted to just go Black Mage's Rod. And the logic is that Black Mage's Rod always costs 2, while this doesn't have to. So, for example, if I draw a tapped land next turn, I can still go Familiar Gulf Blast. If I draw a blue land, I can play all 3 spells. So yeah, the logic is basically... Yeah, exactly. Wow, rewarded very handsomely. So let's do that. Very nice. So that is okay. So now I'll kill this, so they're just empty on board. Because they still have snaps, they have strixes, they have intruders. Let's just do this, bash in. Of course, they have double of that. Thankfully, they can't thoughtcast. Oh, come on. Well, let's just say I'm not drawing as my opponents tend to draw with Affinity. This is crazy work. Absolute crazy work. Yeah, let's just move on. Let's continue and move forward. Oh, actually, let me turn on the speaker so I know when someone follows me and we get a howl. Hello, Jorge. Or Jorge. Nice. Well, Affinity is definitely a popular strategy of Pauper the Gathering. Okay, a keepable hand. So now, because I'm traumatized, I want to keep any hand that I can keep. So I shall. But it's definitely far from the yeah. Now we've got this draw. Oh goodness. And you could say, well, now you see that the deck it doesn't do insane every single time. But then I will say, well, it does against me. And now they just go winding way draw 4. And I'm like, sure, I guess. So like now, I guess I'll do this, which is giga cringe. But like I'll just lose. Oh my goodness. Is it Luffy playing? I don't understand the question. This is Luffy's deck list, but this is Luffy's deck list, yes. Okay, they play Forest, Wall of Roots. Oh, and they also have Masked Vandal, because why not? And they will. Is it Luffy playing? I don't understand the question. This is Luffy's deck list. That was weird. Sure, we lost. Nice turn 3. I love Magic the Gathering. So extract no thanks now. Shaman. This might be a quick one. These 3 for like a Black Mage's Rod has been Let's cut Black Mage's Rod. And like 1 Blood Fountain, maybe? I will say that if I was the person making Affinity, I would not play Black Mage's Rod. But I also would really want to do everything in my power not to play Ichor Wellspring. Like, this deck is the best when it casts spells to the battlefield. And Ichor Wellspring is not that. It's a so-called Ichor Cringe Spring. It's basically Ichor Cringe Spring version of Ogre of Cringeolus. Maybe I'm just allergic to bad 2-drops. And like, for example, here, Luffy plays 3 Neutron Monitors, which to me is just absolutely insane. But I just copy-pasted his deck list. Also, I think when it comes to restream chat, I think I will probably... make the background even less opaque. Like even that. And like that. And keep the rest the same. And like maybe like... No. Like that. Okay. Land Grand. Even. Show Forest. Play Elves of Deep Shadow. Right. So I think it's actually a Reckoner's Bargain turn. To really like dig deeper. Well, Ichor Wellspring draws 1. Bargain draws 2. Maybe not in that big of a... Let's not expose the red souls. Okay, let's do it like this. Munitions off the top. Okay. Land Generous End. They don't have Masked Vandal, so that's nice. Overgrown Battlements. So we would like to fight any removal. So let's try to. This counts, surely. So... Well, Jorge, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't... But, like, it's them... It's two less life. That's the only thing that changed. Like, I think I'm not going to win by the 2 life margin. Full search for Clark, I don't hate this either. Because I could go, like, bargain off of Wellspring plus Gulf Blast. So, yeah. So, so that makes sense. And they drew Dread Return to discard. Nice. Sagu, sure. Mountain? Okay. And Mesmering Fiend. They've got 1 card left in hand. I assume they will take, like, Makeshift. Yeah, but now... So now I can do this, right? Off of Wellspring. Now we draw 3. We draw 3. 3. I actually think I still need to dig deeper. Off of Utro, maybe? Because I could hit like Nile Spellbomb or something. Well, let's just say this draw hasn't been particularly fortunate, but they've got 1 card in hand. They had 1 card in hand. So if they happened to have like Spy in those 2 draws, Gigia. Chrysalis. That is fine, because it walks into all the hate we still had.
Bella_core holds my hand and passes the turn together.
Thank you for the follow, Belcore. And Mask Vandal? Ugh. Okay. Toxin. Well, let's play this, but they've got nothing, so they're top decking. So that's the good part. Okay, they're bricking. I'm not sure if I would even play them out if I were them. Like, they're literally walking into Shaman even more. Although they might just say, if you have Shaman, you're okay. Or maybe they will Dread Return the end now, which I think makes the most sense. Off of, like, thoroughly spawn something. Yep. And now the black source is cool. So we could extract them to relieve pressure. But if that's the case, I'd just rather chump with like Familiar or something. So let's bargain again on Wellspring. We've got 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think we can play an... Well, we don't need to play a Tapland. We can play... We can... Actually, so let's... We can bargain again, but I think I'll just go Rat Draw. Oh, I love Magic the Gathering sometimes. We pass. Actually, wait. On upkeep, I will tap their Caretaker, and then they don't have black. So I'm like very safe then, right? Or like properly safe. That's true, right? I like that play, honestly. Well, I know they still have got more lands in their deck, possibly, but like... I'm just playing around some wild combination, I guess. They do this, that's kinda whatever. We're actually at 19. So I'll just take the 9. I could double block this, take 10. I'll just take 10. Because next turn I can even go like Toxin Analysis. No, come on! Wait, okay. So, I think I'll play a Tapland. I'll crack Cam, tap something, draw 2, and Toxin on the blocks. And so, okay, so maybe actually tapping the Karsaruli doesn't make that much sense. Like, what black? I mean, they do have black cards. Okay, so if let's say I tapped Saruli, they attack with all. I familiar on analysis block here, take 5, gain 2. That's fine. Okay, I'll do that. Okay, this game is suddenly actually interesting. I appreciate that. So I do this. Okay. This is fine. We are halfway through the entire deck, by the way. They attack all. So I think we Toxin on a rat. Then we go to Death Touch block, Trade block, take 6, gain 2. Oh, Ocenka. And they drew Elves of Deep Shadow. Oh, we draw a land. Oh, crazy work, by the way. So, we can always... We could buy back the creatures. We can, like, buy back double rat. And then next turn we can bargain them. We cannot prevent... because, like, we could dig even more aggressively. But, like... I don't think the deck is kind to us enough, honestly. So I'll just do this. Fountain on 2 rats. The first one can still draw us into something. It draws into Galv Blast. So this allows me to kill both the green creatures. But I think I'd rather do this still. Now I'll pass. I'll clean up. I think it's fine. So now when they go to attacks, I will just deal 4 here. Trade, take 2. And it's getting kind of problematic for them, honestly. I'm live on YouTube and Twitch. We finally draw the Shaman. So we could, like, deal 3 to everything and then Gulf Blast this. So let's go Shaman, Utrum, Land, float some mana. I'll go, like, sack 1, 2, 3, bargain Shaman. And go deal, 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 deal. Deal. Pass. Oh. So full. Not a fan of trafing rats like that. I believe reckoning after blocks plus 5 life is the right approach. Oh, you don't talk too much. It's fine. Fine, keep talking. No worries.
Oh, Kirkwood holds my hand and passes the turn together.
So like,
Oh, Kirkwood just primed me for the fans. Oh, Kirkwood just primed me, baby, for the fans.
exactly. Oak Lord has just primed me, baby, for the fans. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Chat, do we keep this for the fans? We've got the shaman. We just need like a land or two off the top. Or are we high rolling it back? I mean, high rolling is probably keeping it this, so. Chat. I'll do as you say. Keep or mul. Tell me. Keep it. Dobra. Keep it shall be had. Ojć. Problems. This is the matchup. So I think we can afford to do this because it gives us an artifact to sack and we might draw a land. Hype train, whatever that means. Hype train, sub to me, chat. If you have money to give me, do it on Metafy, but if you have sub primes for free, then use Twitch. Let's go. So, they've got a masked bundle and stuff. So, I don't think we can. Well, can we wait another turn? Because, like, I'm kind of tempted to Wellspring again. But they're just. Also, they need to still take out a mountain. But if they go. But if they literally go 1 mana, like if we go Sagu, Mountain, Slum Spy, kill me. No, but like if they have a mountain, it's surely the 5th land, right? Not 4th. They surely sided in a land. They didn't switch them out. I mean, I can't know, but. Okay. Greedy to the end, play Icor Wellspring. That's fair. Yikes. Let's ditch Utro Monitor. I don't know how. I mean, we're 12 cards deep. Pedagogy.
Fedagogy holds my hand and passes the turn together.
Yikes. Yikers. This is a big lesson of playing cards is kind of busted. Okay. So we can go like. Okay, how about we go munitions and we kill this. And then next turn we will kill Mesmeric Fiend. But now they've got a bunch of mana, so let's just hope for the best. But yes, that may have been just a mulligan, though. Whoa. So. Oh, they could Vandal me. You're actually correct. I'm dumb. So we can go like Wellspring. Okay, let's play some cards. I'll do this. I'll do this. I don't know. I'm playing cards, chat. Like, I'll be honest. What if I go like Fairness Pass? I don't hate the Fairness Pass, actually. Also, just as a reminder, we are a deck with Nile Spellbomb, by the way, which we cannot possibly draw. Venture, because I want to kind of catch them with the Venture thing. Like, if they go put 2 counters on Hunter, I kill the Hunter. Yeah. That's exactly what I wanted. No, I know, but no. So, like, you say, why not Shaman Pass? So, tell me why Shaman Pass? You mean, like, protected from another Mesmeric Fiend? Or, like, why Shaman Pass? Like, now I would have a Shaman here, and they would be hitting me for 7. So, tell me why Shaman Pass? Luffy plays, I think, 3. But let's just say we're not very good at drawing the correct parts together. Okay. Oh, we haven't lost. Oh, because they just want to... They actually don't have the land finders. Okay. Well, we still have got out, chat. Now, they do have the initiative ticking. So that's decent for them. Oh. Come on, opponent. Oh, we're actually down on clock? Crazy, actually. What? Oh, they're going to double Dread Return? Dread Return Masked Vandal. Okay, that's... I can respect that play, actually. That is decent. We need to adjust the campus. They've got Ancient Grudge in their deck? Why would you have Ancient Grudge in your deck? What? I'll ping them, I guess? That's crazy, honestly. And the last card was Dread Return. Nice. So it actually helped them because they didn't have black. Okay, we lost. All good. Crazy that was. Okay, let's start a new one. So we're fresh. We're fresh. It was just warm up, you know? Appa. Let's go, let's go. La la la. Come on, someone play against me. Come on. Paolo. Okay, playable hand. That's all I want. Chat, please give me a playable... Ah, it's playable. Could be a hit or miss, but playable. Boop. Let's play Icor Wellspring, shall we? Okay, a bunch of red cards, love it. Ooh. So... I think I'll still go Volt, Utrum, Pass with Bargain Up. I think that's still better. I would really hope they would like to kill the Utrum, but... You know what the strength is of playing a new deck like this? You don't know the matchup. I mean, you don't know if it's good or bad, so you're just playing cards. And sometimes you win against bad matchup and you never knew it was bad in the first place. So you're like, easy. Oche button. I guess we play red. I guess we play this. I guess we play this. I guess we also play this. And we just kill them next turn or something. Crazy deck, chat. And we did all of that while squeezing in a draw 3. I mean, okay, that's why I think this is just... Personally, I am in the ban bridges camp, but we ain't mature enough for this conversation, are we? Dzień dobry, babciu. Dzień dobry, babciu. Mam nadzieję, że się wyspałaś, że było fajnie, zjadłaś dobre śniadanko. So, do we just shoot it down somehow? What if we just attack them, honestly, chat? Let's just do it like... I know they're also mana screwed, so like... Not particularly representative of anything, but... I'll just go tapped land pass. And then, so it's... We can, depending on their turn, we can count like 4 plus 3 of lands attack. Well, yeah, but you don't. Like, what is this argument even? Like, nobody plays dust to dust. Like, it's a made up argument. It's literally a made up argument. So 4, 14 plus 10. Those 4, 14, shoot them, kill them. Dobra. If my math is correct, let's just kill them. Well, this is actually free to crack. I don't need to tap it now, right? Dobra. Bridges haven't broken the game yet. Keyword. Other value cards in Affinity are the problem. Yeah, but like... Sure, but you know how many cards they have banned from Affinity already? Like, sure, we can keep kind of going like, how about we ban one more card and they just put something else in? Because the list of potential Affinity cards is so criminally large that, you know. Let's go Unexpected Fangs and these for like triple Shaman. Surveillance Cam is probably mid. Mage's Rod is always mid. So, like, easy cut, I guess. And what, Blood Fountain? This is probably why he's played this in the deck. Because it's always -2. Are we back to Affinity is a problem? No. I just offhandedly mentioned that this deck is kind of dumb. Tapland? Sure. I would ban bridges, not the untapped lands. The fact that they are indestructible is just rubbish. Because in the past, there was a cost to play. Because, like, if this deck is giga strong, but you know you can play into, like, Gorilla Shaman, it's just like... It's like a very, very big risk you are taking. But with this, you're like... The issue if you ban bridges is not only damaging Affinity, but half of the meta? Which half of the meta? You mean Jund Wildfire, which would just stop playing specifically Wildfire and play just like Gardens? And it would be like, sure, buddy, just continue playing as it was? And then what else do you mean? Like Mardu Synthesizer? Am I missing something? What's half of the meta playing bridges? Okay, chat. This is a no BS stream. You make a claim, you have to support it. Show me. Thank you. So, we go, I think, turn to Rats here. I would like some lands, though. They discarded Bolt. They've got 3 cards, double Snacker. Okay. I mean, Jorge, there was barely any other play available to me, so... So yeah, I just made it basically a forced play. Borderline forced play. So they chose to blood alms instead of just looting double snacker. That is very nice for me. Oh, you cheeky bastard. Okay, chat, they've got 2 cards. I think I'm actually holding Hydro now. We're screwed, but I think I want to Hydro something, and then next turn, Rat Utrum, and then hopefully some life gain from that position. Of course, give with a land, it would be absolutely insane, but we don't have one. Ocie Batonics. Good we held this up, didn't we? Okay. If bridges were to go, do you think ATG unban would be reasonable? Who knows? Let's go one thing at a time, shall we? Just one thing at a time. Let's not go too crazy, okay? Maybe it would, maybe it wouldn't. Who knows? Like, it's so hard to predict tertiary effects like that. Like, just... And like for example, you could like massage it and go like ban only Mistvault bridge, but like, you know. So my main idea is to bring down the tier 1 decks without touching tier 2 too much. So if it was up to me, I would probably ban, you know, bridges, snacker, something. I mean, I would draw it out. Like, I don't know, because... No come on, no naprawdę nic dobrać nie można w tej grze, no. Takie to jest granie właśnie. So to speak. Would you ban Refurbished Familia? Immediately. Is the first card on the list. Which is the only reason why maybe we wouldn't have to ban the bridges. But Refurbished Familia, just go. Just... To be honest, my list of cards to ban probably includes mainly or only Modern Horizons cards. I think I'll block 1 for good measure. I don't think I want to go down by 5 life. Yes, Suful, you said half, but yeah, Wildfire deck, which is 1 type of deck. And then you mentioned Boros, Synth, Mardu, and Orzhov Blade. Like, come on. Like, I think you know that if this is your argument, then it doesn't really work, does it? Like, come on. Really? Boros, Synth is your argument for keeping a card legal? Maybe a land. No albo nie, no jest na mnie. W takim razie jest po prostu grana. So, I think I'll Toxin one of them, and I'll attack. Okay, now we flipped life totals. I could wait, but I don't want them to disrupt it with in any way. I just want to take my short 2 life swing. So now they attack. I think now we actually don't block, honestly. Why? We've got the Hydro up, 1 card in hand. Would you ban Writhing Chrysalis? Borderline. I used to think yes. Now it's like, But it just depends. Like, it all depends on whether we're doing 1 ban at a time or not. Like, that's the key. I'll counter this, actually, because I don't want to die to a black burn spell off the top. Because, like, if I'm buying 1 card, let's say, hypothetically, I wouldn't buy Chrysalis and leave everything else. If I'm banning a bit from a couple of decks, I would have to map it out and see. But let's say on my absolute list of bans, Chrysalis isn't in, like, top 3. Although personally it would be, of course, as fairies. But I hate being the person who makes their decisions because of their personal interest. No, come on, no. This is how much? 6, 8. Sure. I tend to suggest decisions that are more somehow objective, or at least not purely to my personal self-interest. So they bring back one snacker. And they concede. Dobra. Well, I mean, I would say the format is healthy. I like it. But at the same time, depending on your personal perspective, you could say, and a lot of people do say, it's very stale and boring and just nothing happens. And to me personally, the best way to make something happen is to introduce downshifts. Because I don't want new Modern Horizons 4 cards. I don't need to touch the ban list. I want cards which I've played with in the past to trickle down here. Remand, Wall of Omens, Crackling Drake, I don't know, Azorius Charm, I don't know. Just, it's probably actually legal, whatever.
Glagot one holds my hand and passes the turn together.
Thank you for the follow, Glagot. So yeah, I would do downshifts. Now, PFP has no control over downshifts, so that's not what they have in control, right? So what do they have in control? Well, bans and unbans, right? So basically, considering the low cost of Pauper, low financial cost of Pauper, I think they could be much more liberal with bans, especially with the new cards. I like the idea of intentionally preserving the nostalgia and the cards we've all been playing with since forever, given that Magic nowadays is just, Spider-Man fighting off Iron Man. So it's nice to see Fairy Miscreant fighting, of course, Skyfisher. So I'd be much more liberal with banning cards from the last, 1 to 3 years, 5 years, keeping and trying to do everything we can to keep the originals, the classicals alive, right? That's what my perspective. Consign to memory is, of course, to anyone who has seen this card in practice, an absolutely awful decision. So thank you, Offensive Potato. God awful take. Cheers. Yeah, Utrom is the exact opposite of what I'm talking about, yes. So give me more downshifted remands and fewer Utrom monitors, which are power crept, new, and expensive, and from universes beyond. This is like the worst combination ever. Literally the worst combination ever. Universes beyond, power crept, expensive, new. No nostalgia, no emotion attached. So because mana lines up so weird, I think I will play Turn to Rat. And he doesn't get Spell Pierced or anything. Any archetype of deck you would like to see get support in Pauper? Not like particularly. I would like to maybe combo to have a bit more support and a bit less mid-range. As in, fewer games where a card draws a card and it just goes on forever. But also this abomination that Affinity is. And those kind of low-ball decks. Kind of like Fairies, kind of like Rally. Like, I like when games build up gradually. Like Rally, like Kuldotha-ish, like Fairies. And not like, let's say, Elves, where you've got like one spike a turn because you untapped with Priest of Titania. So I would like, you untapped with Gutter Snipe. So I would like fewer games which snowball completely and power spike you because you untapped with X, and much more gradual kind of building up on something, But also, if it was again purely up to me, get rid of those reckoner bargains, get rid of those lembasses. Like, come on. Can we just can we not just play games like these where it just drags on forever? Please. And then people just take a million game actions and shuffle and just do the same thing. Come on. But again, this is just my personal perspective. Of course, we can draw a land. So, what people have said. I think ban bridges because it's too strong a color for artifacts with all these dispute effects. I agree with point of downgrading. Cheers. Literally, I do not buy Gavin saying they won't intended it to be like that. They will do it again, mark my words. They might. Let's just hope they don't. I'm currently very happy with the current combo support. I would be much better, though, if it weren't just UB cards. Sure, yeah. Agreed as well. Okay, let's play like this. Do this. How many we've got? I think it's still better to kill this than to deploy double mirror now. We'll just do it next turn. Blanking this is important. So yeah, if I was in charge, I would maybe like consider, let's say, like if there was a Pauper Masters set, hypothetically, I would only do reprints and downshifts. I wouldn't want to do any like new thingies, you know? Or largely. Yay, I baited that. Essa, so. Right. But also that's how I prefer playing Magic, because some people love high-powered Magic like they do in, let's say, Modern, and they would like to have that experience in Pauper. I wouldn't. I like gradual advantage. That's why I play Fairies, because it's the peak gradual advantage deck, you know? How about we attack in? What? They have Ephemerate. What? Crazy work. Okay, I'll hold up Reckoner's Bargain to respond to removal, I think. Ooh, that's good. No i Esunia Chattywa. Let's go. Sa. No! Come on! Really? That's good. Land. Oh, it is a land. So let's do that while they're tapped out. Let's go double Mirror Enforcer. Yeah, let's go double Mirror Enforcer. Which is sadly barely not enough. I am the guy who develops the elf-based pizza combo. Hello. It would be such a relief to get the pizza under another name. Oh, yeah, I get you, yeah. Like, universes within variant, right? Yeah. Like, out of all these things, I'm still much more interested in the actual gameplay, which I hope is going to be good. And then the flavor is secondary. But it's not of zero importance. So I'd rather them have Pizza Fairy Miscreant than have Ajani Ultra Monitor, if that makes sense. I think we lost, but let's try. Let's try. Maybe we'll be able to kind of like win through, but maybe actually Black Mage's Rod will shine in this matchup. Because sooner or later, we will ping them out. Right? Huh? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Otok! Ocie baton. Really? Ugh. I'll do this just to get the triggers and then resolve the clue. Opponent's playing cards, but we don't mind. We will just trigger the rod a couple of times. Rod Affinity. Yes, indeed. Of course, that's what she said. What? Trigger. Equip. And we'll just keep bashing in, honestly. Oh, they'll just ethereal haze us. Which is... Let's be... Okay, sure. La la la, chat, la la la. La la la. Chat, any more hot takes from you? Any more, you know, talkage about what should be banned or not? Ocie batonics. Equip. Dobra. Oh, it actually prevents the rod as well. Well, okay, that's actually very good. Crazy. So against them, we probably want some blasts. So pyros are the best. They will have their own pyros likely, so it'll be like that. Oh, Sneaky Snacker as well, yes. Yeah, definitely, actually. Let's cut this. Let's cut this. Let's trim like a gulv. Yeah. Beb, Interka. Well, Essa. Initiative is a bad mechanic. Agree. Ban Sneaky Snacker and Lava Dart. Allow small creatures to be relevant again. Brother, have you not seen Rally being one of the top decks, Fairies being one of the top decks, and then Elves being one of the top decks? What? No jest Sunia. Let's keep this. I think I'll bottom one. The Cam is like. Initiative is also annoying because it's just so. Like if you don't have that in your head ingrained, it's so confusing still. Sometimes it's damage, sometimes it's combat, sometimes you've got different paths, like crazy. Obsidian!
Obsidian Jeff holds my hand and passes the turn together.
Cheers. Okay. We actually did draw a land. That's impressive. So I will play this first. They go counter spell. Okay, then plant fountain. Dobra. I'll go make coffee, chat. Okay. Kettle on. Oh, that's bad. Let me blood away the Gulf Blast. I mean, I can see through these games today that I wouldn't manage to be a proper Affinity gamer. I would be way too tilted about the mana base. Nice Ice Tunnel, by the way. That's why I play Mono Blue and Essa. They're just divining for a land drop, which they did hit. Black sauce, red sauce. I said black sauce. I didn't want to say black. My tongue slipped. No, I did. Magic gods sometimes are very what's the word? Playful, grotesque. But I wanted to say something else. What's the word? They are sometimes. I can't put my finger on the phrase. No, to jest takie granie trochę, no. I don't know. Let's do something. Okay. Yeah, and then they will resolve something, and then this will be too late. Dust to dust, klasa. Or red source notes. Yeah, now they will resolve something, and I've got red blast. No, yeah, whatever. Takie granie to jest. Oh, also, chat, by the way, what we should build now. Wait. Okay, chat. We'll have a game. Between the rounds, I want to create. Let's call it. So it's mono blue fay, but like, let's call it for fans. And I want you to give me ideas of cards which I hate. And we'll play one league of that. So like Sunken City and stuff. And we'll build a deck. Which has to be functional, of course, but keep. And we'll play it probably like tomorrow or something. Oh, peak. I mean, okay, yeah, okay. So these cards have to be like someone, which is, I mean, I'm probably talking to people like that. So I guess you have just be yourself now and suggest me cards that you think are cool because it works in fairies. Because of, and then you come up with your reasons. Peak is a nice one. About downgrading, I want to see Spectral Sailor, Mischievous Mystic, and Favorable Winds. These are all pretty good ones, yeah. Although, I'd rather see... Well, we'll go turn to Black Mage's Rod, right? I'd rather see some cool ETBs. I mean, not even cool, but like ETBs, you know? Because like that's a cool sub-theme for fairies, isn't it? Just a deck with... Okay, I think I'll actually go tap land again. Because I want red. And I don't want to expose a land to land destruction. And I have bridges, so they can't kill my lands. How healthy. I think it's cool that the fairies deck is a ETB deck. I think that's a cool thing. Flash is fine, but I think ETBs are just cooler. So like tap a creature, draw cards, cry, I don't know, flash in, phase out. Not sure if you hate it. Right, if you don't know if I hate it, you should feel free. If you know I hate it, then it's easy. Cyber Cryptomancer is definitely a card I don't like. Goes on the list. Withdraw. I've seen that mentioned numerous times as well. Let's go. Let's go with Peak. Maybe some will be sideboard. We'll see. And absolutely surely it has to be Sunken City, and then it has to be a Smoke Shroud. These are like the big ones. Curfew could be like a sideboard card, but... So like, it's not Mimi enough for the deck, and it's just kind of like, you know... Because like with the other ones, at least you could draw in a way to make it kind of broken. Okay, so let's play Shaman. Do we just Shaman them? Let's Shaman them, chat. Let's do this. And let's sacrifice that clue token. And let me go for coffee. I guess the water's not ready. Let's go with... Well, that's really good. So we go with this. That's the fourth artifact, fifth. Password removal, pass. Azure Fleet Admiral is definitely on the list. It's actually even too playable. But I will include it at least in the sideboard. Sewer Cam is just bad Harrier Strix. Like, I know people mentioned this, but it's just a bad Harrier Strix. Let's go with Blossom Bind in the sideboard. Fade Away. Oh, it's the anti-green one. But it literally... Okay, chat. I mean, this is... and it's symmetrical. Okay, let's go. Fade Away in the sideboard. Okay, chat. Yeah, give me the ideas. It's 4 fans mono blue. They go Lead the Stampede. Dobra. Let's see what they reveal. The game's not over. It's actually proper not over. Masked Vandal revealed. Oh. Whoop. I think I'll actually just cast this off of my land. Like, I want to draw cards. Like, I've got really good cards like rats. Nice. Very nice. Pass to them. Actually, we can include, like, all of the removal spells, honestly. Like, unironically. So we will have Blossom Bind, Bind the Monster, Unable to Scream, and Cryo Shatter. We'll just have four removal spells total, and there'll be like one of each. Oh, there is a Cryo Shatter as well already. Okay, give me more. Masked Vandal. Yep. Oh, I knew they had Masked Vandal. I should have held this up. I forgot completely. Sorry, chat. I literally knew about that. Oh, and they did. Oh, I mean, yes, I would have used that anyways, but yeah, sure. Okay, go for coffee.
Poxylem holds my hand and passes the turn together.
Oh, we even drew the red souls. That's nice. Okay, I can see that you are putting in the work. Let me I will not put every single thing you mentioned on the deck list, but okay. Now I think I'll re-equip this to the flying creature, honestly. So surely we need to include every cheap counter, like one dispel, one spell pierce, one force spike, one dispel, one spell pierce. Also, the quantity should be sorry, the versions should be. I don't need this separate. Thank you. Or we will kind of rearrange later. We might not be able to fit everything though. Vapor Snag is one. They played Nyxborn Hydra. That's good. Trigger. Thoughtcast. Trigger. Oh, they're just dead, right? Because I go 4 to you, attack all? Crazy. This deck is dumb sometimes. Elves will be like Shaman, Fangs, Extract, like this maybe? And out Black Mage's Rod. I want to keep Interaction. Probably Blood Fountains are like mid. Maybe like keep one fountain and trim like a Wellspring. Fade Away. Oh, that was mentioned. One mutagenic surely can find its way in the main deck. Or I think at least one Gutshot definitely has its place in the sideboard. Deprive is just way too boringly bad. But people do mention that, yes. Retro Mutation? Unwind is very bad now. One Delver, no. Because it can't be. So it's not about cards that like are clearly unplayable, like Mountain. It has to be something like it's so situational or niche, it's just not worth it. Like Sunken City, but it can have its moments, and then you're like, oh. Same goes for like Mutagenic and stuff like because you could make a purely unplayable deck, but that's not my goal. That would be way too easy. Let's ditch one of the draws, I think. I want to make a playable deck, or playable-ish, just for the fans. Turn aside. No, it's just a very bad dispel. Like, I think Sunken City is the epitome of this idea. Like, it's not good, like, enough to play, but it can have its moments. Lorien. Lorien. I mean, okay, for fans. Oh, Bad Ninjas. That's a good one. Yes. These are very good suggestions. Bad Ninjas are mentioned very often. I don't remember which one's which. So I'll just double check. This one is, I guess, okay. Maybe both? Okay, Bad Ninjas are a good take. I mean, because they can have their moments. They can be cool. Spreading CC the side. Now you're getting it, Chad. Now you're getting it. Exactly. So, fun fact. If you go to my Metafy, to guides, there is this article, Cards I Don't Play in Fairies 2 sections. And these are basically the cards you're mentioning, by the way. I guess I'll revisit the article and see myself later if there are cards that... Actually, let me check now. Check now. Let's finish this. Finish-ish. Oh, they didn't Stone Rain me. That is very nice. So I guess I'll go Ico Wellspring, try to keep the card flow. So I've got Unable to Scream, Force Spike, Mutagenic. O czad, oczywiście. Echoing Truth. People mention that so often. So often. I'm not sure if main deck or sideboard. People mentioned Worm Fang. I don't know what that is. Wormfang Drake. 3/4 flying. Enters sacrifice unless you exile a creature you control other than this creature. Sure. When it leaves, return it. Temporarily, at least, because I will forget. At least temporarily. We can go also like Spire Golem. I'm just reading off my article of unplayable cards. Fairy Duelist. We can also look at other fairy creators and then see what they play. Okay, I'd rather make a very long list and then cut. So I don't forget Boomerang. Oof, Essence Flux, chat. Essence Flux is definitely on that list. And this is a good one because, again, it can have its moment. And when it does... I could play like one... Okay, just so that I forget, Judge's Familiar. You should change the picture, by the way. I don't know what you mean. Snare Master Sprite? This card is actively good, chat. This is a good card. Like, it's a good card. Don't slander this card. So, because they will slam I think we need to find shaman or creatures because they will slam the hunter. Abjoy is a good one. That's a card people asked me about. Yes. That is a card people asked me about. Yes. Oh, they won't hunter me. That's very nice of them. Yeah. Sure. Oil. No, that's way too bad. Like, again, it's... I can already see there isn't going to be a spot for this to be good. Phantasmal Bear. Well, but then you're just putting a Phantasmal Bear in your Essence Flax deck, which is kind of very cringe. Oh, that's what you mean, ends. Sure, yeah. We are suggesting cards for a deck I will play like tomorrow, which is Mono Blue Fairies for the fans. With all the cards people... With cards people tend to mention, and I will tell them that it's bad. Hookblade Veteran. During your turn, it has flying. Added in. Thornwind Fairies. It's probably going to be very bad. Okay, but I'd rather have this than Longbow, so let's put this in the sideboard. They play a Hydra. Hydra resolves. Let's go. Okay, because we're still playing this game, chat. We draw a Shaman, which is... Oh, they actually played the Hydra that just straight up dies to this? Really? Let's play Shaman. Let's play Tapland and pass, I think. Because if they tap out for Hunter, I can actually, tap one, kill the other, steal initiative, wipe, which is them introducing a win con for me. Oh, Faith for protection from red. Yes. Okay, chat. I don't have the moment now. Could you please find that fairy? Because, yeah, there is that one. Yes, there is a Fae with protection from red, which is bad. But it can have its moments. So, chat. Let's go 4 damage to Avenging Hana. Sea Sprite. Cheers. And our sandbagged Cam, which is... And Cam actually is pretty decent here, right? Because we can crack it again and tap the creature. So, okay, I'll be honest, by the way. Affinity is a cool deck when it has those reasonable draws. It's just a bunch of creatures, kind of like a mid-range deck. Then it's really cool. But otherwise, it's pretty awful. So now that we have stolen initiative, we want 6 mana. So let's just pass. I mean, not even pass. We can play like makeshift munitions. Pass with Cam mana up, like that. Sea Sprite. Let's draw. And let's pass priority. Sea Sprite. Oop. Martyr of Frost? Nah. Okay, I can see that there's like a serious comment. So let's go and address it. But putting all the I say it's bad cards together obviously creates a bad deck. I think when people mention a card, they intend to play a proper and good card near it and claim it's a good addition. If you slam all the strange suggestions, of course they will suck. I agree with you. But this speaks to a different point altogether as well, which is if you have a good deck like this, and you randomly say, I love Sea Sprite, let's play it, it won't destroy the deck anyways, so you think the card is decent because the other 74 is good. So it kind of doesn't matter. Like, this could be a mountain. Like, the last, like, 2 or 3 slots, it's almost irrelevant. I say almost because, of course, like, at the very high level, of course it is, but it's barely relevant. And so, yes, but people mention the bad cards, and I still fight it off because it's so hard to see that this one-off is bad. However, I just wanted to do, like, for fans. Like, literally, let's just have a stream for fans. And I won't destroy the deck. For example, I will keep a good number of ninjas. I will have 4 counter spells, probably. I will have, 8, like, I will keep the rules. I will keep, like, 8 ninjas, 18 lands, 12 1-drops, like, 4 counter spells. Like, it will be okay. But I will just maybe, like, I will not maybe play Harrier Strixes. Or maybe I will not play Humbling Elders. Or maybe I'll trim on off 1 Minds. Or maybe I will something. Like, we'll just maybe... We'll try... And also... I'm just collecting a list. But maybe we'll try, a couple of ideas at a time. Not all of them. Because, again, I don't want to just play a bad list, bomb out, go 0-5 and drop, right? So I need to keep the plan. But I want the opponent to be like... What? You picked me? And then randomly, Sunken City? What? 0 mana Spire Golem now? Also, this experiment might be even better for the sideboard. But also possibly not. Because I think Mono Blue is a very well-oiled machine as it is. But, whatever. Chat, wait. Because I think what we should do now is do this. Do this. We need to steal initiative from them again. And actually, what's very cool now is we forge on the shaman, so I can keep pinging and it doesn't die, which is very nice. I think we have won, but let's keep on playing. Oh, it actually costs stuff. Okay. Utron Monitor, Marinforcer, Refurbished Familiar, Trigger. Pass to you. I like that they wanted to play like a low ball game of card advantage and stuff, but okay. That's enough of ideas. And then in my free time, I'll try to see what I can do with this. So for example, probably instead of playing 8 ninjas, I will play, 8, but 2 of the good ones will be the cool ones, right? Probably Spire Golem, I'll just cut this completely, right? Like Boomerang, because like I want the cards to be also kind of exciting. Like ninjas, I think, okay, the most exciting out of these are probably the ninjas, Smoke Shroud, because like, if it works, it's cool. This is the, if it works, it's cool. Like, how cool is Peak? How cool is like Vapor Snag? It's boring, what? It's not cool. Okay, like Hook Blade Veteran. It's not cool. Franek, so I'll need your attention now. For tomorrow's stream, I'm building Mono Blue Fairies for fans. And I'm collecting cards that people tend to say they're good. And just build like a version with all of them. And I want to keep the cards, I'll reiterate, that are cool when they work. So, again, Peak is whatever if it works. Spell Pierce isn't really exciting if it works. Judge's Familiar is like, if it works. Mutagenic is kind of exciting if it works. Vapor Snag, kind of boring if it works. And so, like, the Bad Ninjas are exciting if they work. Sunken City is exciting if it works. The main deck Monarch is exciting if it works. A Fadeaway in the sideboard is giga exciting if it works. Spreading Seas is cool if it works. Thornwind Fairies is kinda coolish if it works. So, Smoke Shroud is cool if it works. Spire Golem, okay if it works. Lorien, it's very cringe if it works, you know? So we will probably trim maybe at the end of the stream, but I want ideas in that sense, you know? It's, you think, huh, that was nice. Or like, okay. When it does the thing, you really want to screenshot it and put it on like your group chat with friends, Discord or Twitter. You're like, yeah, let me screenshot that one. Like, you would very much screenshot, you know, like Miss Blaine Shinobi bounced my own Harrier Strix replay. You would screenshot, you know, Sunken City kill you. You would screenshot, you know, Land Azure Fleet Admiral, right? You would screenshot, you know, somebody blocks and you go like, mutagenic? I know, Franek. You can take my own bar or take someone else's. Oh, Franek, you might not see this, but there is also this banger. Which makes even more sense if you do include like a monarch. Or maybe like a shinobi, maybe? Or like Worm Fang Drake. So, yeah. So we keep this. We need to bottom a card. In the blind, let's bottom the cam in the blind. So, yeah. Yeah. That's the logic. We'll build something together at the end of the stream and stream it tomorrow. Or like C-Sprite against a red deck, which, I mean, I will think. I want like a screenshot deck, honestly. Like a mono blue screenshots. With the twist that it has to work. Like, I want to be able to go 3-2 with it, right? I mean, it's hard enough to go 3-2 with normal fairies, so cheers. It will be like a proper don't try this at home. And also, I'm ordering from Hareruya, so I need to see which cards are secretly broken. For example, it turns out I've been wrong all along about Sunken City, and I should buy them to my all Japanese mono blue, which costs unavailable. This isn't funny, chat. This is not funny, so I shan't laugh. It's sad, if anything. I don't really want to give them priority, I think, with the double looting in the graveyard, I think. I'll just kill it and in the graveyard. Also, you might not know this, but I did play Affinity quite a bit in my time. I mean, I've played a lot of decks in my time, I guess, but... Okay, chat. Question. We've got 65 people watching. When I first got into Popper, it was like a year and a half ago. I haven't been playing this format for long. Actually, my first big tournament, or like, and even first Geddon was the one when I beat everybody. Guess what was like my first pick of decks? What did I want to try work? What group of decks did I take first and what was like, let's try to make it work? What do you think that was? And also, bonus question, does everybody know the fairy story? Like, why I played fairies? Ach, so full. Don't spoil fun for everybody already. Or not. I'll give you a moment to tell me. guess. If you care to guess, of course, because you might not care. But, you know. Dark Withering? Resolves. Control Blue decks. Is it Terra? Is it Pile? Familiars? You seem like the type of guy who likes to keep islands untapped. In front. Okay, chat. So, okay. You would be correct in your assumption that I play islands. You might be also not surprised that my nickname Islands in Front has been my nickname for much longer than my playage in Pauper. Because I've always played... So first of all, I played control decks. Kinda cringe nowadays, but that's okay. Then I pivoted to tempo decks. And then combo control decks very much, in Modern specifically. Combo control, I love very, very interactive gameplay. But I loved finishing the games off with, like, you blink, I punish you. Rather than infinite answers and then a 2-2 that kills you. No. I much preferred kind of like, I setting up something, punishing something. So when I went to Pauper to prepare for the first Geddon with Franek and Sodek, Franek is, of course, a Geddon top 8 competitor, likewise, like I am. And also Popper Polish Nationals finalist. So we tested a bit. That was again a year and a half ago. And my first decks were Archaeomancer blue decks. Because the concept of looping here, ephemerate, graveyard as a toolbox, I felt really smart, which is important to me. Very interactive. It was very cool. But I just couldn't make them work. I tried Familiars, I tried Jeskai Wildfires. I actually tried without Wildfires, by the way. Jeskai Ephemerate back then. I tried, like, random blue-black decks. Then I pivoted to Terra decks. Blue-red Terra, because it was interactive control deck. I tried blue-black and mono-blue, but that was a completely different vibe. Then I played blue-red Terra for a long time. Like, I was like, okay, I'm a Scred gamer. I thought that Murmuring Mystic breaks the format. Like, if you can make it work, Murmuring Mystic is impossible to challenge in this format. And then my friend said, well, maybe just play Mono Blue Terra, it's really good. So I actually locked in for Mono Blue Terra for that Trios and Geddon. And then the last thing is that on the train, just as a reminder, if somebody doesn't know, on the train in Italy, there were strikes. And then train wasn't moving. We were stuck. So I said, like, let's sleeve up decks, I guess. We've got nothing to do. We've been talking for long enough. Sure. And then Sodek gave me the box to sleeve my deck. I opened the deck box. It wasn't the Terra deck box. The first card, Spell Starter Sprite. And I say, guys, maybe I'll play Fairies? And they said, and because we are both, like, not particularly tied to this tournament, because we were all kind of unprepared, they said, sure, no problem. Doesn't, then cards don't coincide with our deck, so sure, you can play Fairies. And so I did. And the only Fae practice I'd had was a single League on Modo, which I 3-2'd. And the rest is history. Okay. Isn't your friend still in Jeskai Snow Ephemerate Graveyard stuff? So, I have a couple of friends. So, one is Sodek, who's a PT level player, my teammate. Second is Franek, who is a Geddon top 8 competitor. I've got Jędrek, who's in chat now, who is also a Geddon top 8 competitor, with Familiars and also plays Jeskai Ephemerate. And also Ziomas, Mikołaj, who's also my teammate, and also top 8 Geddon, of course, and likes Jeskai Ephemerate. So, oh, and I actually, did I save that? Because I told you I should save that. Let me see. Did I save that? Come on. I need to... Okay, I'll find this picture again, because... And I need to have that... I need to have that ready, you know? For moments like these. I'll untap now. Like, I need to have that ready. This is the picture. This is the picture of our team. Of our team, which I shall call Gedon Poppers. All of us Polish. Same kind of testing team. All of us have Gedon top 8s. Essa. Offensive potato. I'll be honest, I have no clue who you are. I don't recognize the nickname. I'm really sorry. If you tell me who you are, who knows? Dzień dobry, not so cichy. Data pusher. Hello. Glad you're suggesting. Of course you are. Ruby Storm. I'm not testing for Geddon. As in, I will play fairies. That's not. I'm just trying variety streams. And I want to see how people respond to me streaming variety. Which is actually very interesting because I've got many more viewers on Twitch than I normally do. And I've got many fewer on YouTube. But overall, it adds up to like my average viewership, which is like 60-ish people plus. Which is actually very nice. So, yeah. Also, I'm just clicking stuff, sorry. I'm just... I guess I'll just hold up bargain now to have just this burst of life gain or something, but I don't know. So I'm not testing for Geddon because I will play fairies. That's just you know. In case anybody was performing some speculatage. Okay. Add image. GTO. Browse. Downloads. Or maybe like, yeah, or maybe I have like desktop assets maybe? Okay. I need to change it. Okay, so let's go to my downloads. Cut this. Go to my assets. Add this. And now they trigger both of these. That's okay. And I go to assets. I do this. Okay, and I'll just have it randomly ready in my overlay. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, I will play the invite tournament on Friday, and I am quite likely to cast the main event. Let me resize. Okay, so I'm pretty safe at this life total, I think. I've got no creatures in the graveyard, so I think I'll just bargain away. Although gaining a bunch of life would be nice. Let me just blood this away. Can we kill them? That's 4, 8, 12... plus 6. Okay, that's close to lethal. Let me start kind of like by shooting them a bit, you know? Maybe like sacrifice the fountain. Yes, I know. So this is what, 8? They go down to 7, and I've got 4, 5, 6, 7. Haha. Okay. I will shoot you for 1 point of damage. I will shoot you for 1 point of damage. I will shoot you for 1 point of damage. I will shoot you. Although, okay, but coming back to the topic, data pusher, I could, I guess, play Ruby Storm on one of my streams. on my kind of like variety streams. So I guess I could, yeah. Okay, Rakdos. Let's go with this plus this. Let's cut triple shaman, double rod, one cam, and one fountain. Okay. Oh. Skura. Okay, if someone begins by stating somebody's name, is getting serious. Also, keep on the fullest of Sraesas.
Banisher underscore 95
There is
holds
some
my hand and
feedback on
passes
the
the turn
mic.
together.
Talk, 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 test, test, talk, test. Talk, 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 test, test, talk, test. I don't hear anything. I don't hear any bad feedback. Also, I played Familiar now, even though it's going to be cheaper next turn, because I don't want them to benefit from the discard. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, this is chat. Like, how is this okay? How is this okay? Oh, Alets, yeah. No. I know, no. Alets are bad, and I need to fix them. I know. I know there are issues with Alets. I thought it's about my microphone setup, which I would be particularly unhappy with because I try to maintain very good setup. Come on, chat. Like, this is just... And I even, like, kept, like, a whatever hand. And I just go, okay, boop, 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 boop. I guess we do this. Draw Hydro. That's okay. Neutral Monitor. I should have, of course, started with Thoughtcast as well. And then next turn, we can start kind of killing them / holding a bargain to gain life. If they deal us 12, then okay. If you could Surful Test, because... Okay, they are being reactive, which, if I was playing Fairies, I understand, but I've got 6 cards in hand, and 3 of them draw cards. So if they're going to use the resources on this, then like, Essa, whatever, Essa. Oh. Chat, what are your favorite spontaneous sounds to make when you're excited? Is it Essa? Is it Au? Is it Bazinga? Is it Kawabanga? What is it, chat? Howling? Howling is a good one. Howling is a really good one. I told you it's a variety stream, and variety clearly includes random questions from me, but also I'm also the one making a fool of myself, so I think that's fine. Rambling. I generally go with Alex Hip Attack. I generally go with Skóra. You know, in Polish, you would go Skóra, ty, and then you probably continue with some other noun at the end. I think stuttering is a good one as well, yeah. Spell stuttering. I'm at 5. Can I not die, please? No die one time for fans? Oof, I don't like how you played this turn. Essa. I don't like how I'm drawing god awful. So how much? It's 7 plus 4, it's 11 plus 4. That's 15. I'm kind of tempted to bargain off of Mirror Enforcer, honestly. And I think I will. Just to gain a proper 7. So let's go. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, that's an awful draw. Okay, at least there is that. So I think we play Rat, which rids them off of a card. They can't Madness. I block Imp, and I've got the piece of interaction, and I'm at 12. So full. Okay. Are you like obsessed with sound, as in you're an enjoyer of sound, or you're also like a technician of sound? And you might want to help me. Be honest, huh? Like, help me set this up even better. Like, filters on the microphone and stuff. How long has this... It's been 2 hours. 2 hours on the dot. So I think we will finish this stream, this league. Actually, we 2-0'd every match, and we 0-2'd Spy, where I just mulliganed like whatever. But every game we played the game we won, 2-0. This game is pretty strong, I'll say. This game, I said, deck. And at the end of the stream, we will build my Faith for Fans. Faith for Fans. We really have to play the mirror match. I think this is going to be important in the mirror. I think I'll ditch Toxin. I know nothing about the mirror, so like... Oh, it's sound suppression. So if I keep yapping, you can't hear it, right? Of course, they've got double rat. Yeah. Oh, goodness. I mean, it's just annoying, isn't it? I'll ditch one of the lands, maybe? I don't know. Oh, and this is their turns 3. Like, this is maddening. I have no interest. I can't. It's just... And what do I do even? Let's cut the shamans. Let's bring pyros. Let's, I don't know, whatever. Cut toxins as well for more pyros because there is Utrom and Thoughtcast. I genuinely have no idea. And I kind of don't want to care, I will say. What time is it? It's 2 p.m. 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Okay, well, no, let's finish this. We'll see. I'm keeping this because we play spells. I'll see how many people... Okay, chat, if you want me to play another league or play a bit more, stay. So I see how many people are left on the stream, and then I'll decide. Decklist, please. This is Luffy's. Luffy's exact 75. Let's play a card. Two p.m. What do I have to do? Well... No i to jest takie granie właśnie, czat. I'll do this now, because they could be like, I don't know, whatever, random metallic Gdzie baton? No to jest takie właśnie. Are you unemployed? Oh, it's very funny. I am actually. I am actually unemployed, yes. This is so awful. Okay, let's blood away something. Being unemployed is definitely one of the things that allows you to stream every single day with basically no money from streaming. Because I'm not sure how surprising this is. This doesn't pay. Ucie batoniks. I mean, only if you, of course, give me a prime, which is not very good for me. Or if you sub to my Metafy, because I stream, then it's actually very good. But then, yeah. Otherwise, I'll probably earn like $3 worth of ads monthly. So that's not a career. No. I'm not an entrepreneur. No, I'm not. I mean, I kind of am, I guess, but don't make up excuses for me. Okay, they've got the one-off munitions, so of course S on me. Let's ditch the Tapland. Pyro. We have like one Hydro in the deck as well. Let's equip. Let's start dealing damage. We're at 29. We are. We have Enforcer Familiar in the graveyard, so maybe like next turn we can buy them back. So I think this turn we just pass back with Bog and Pyro. Yep. They ditch Hydro. Okay. I am a Cha'a. Are you a Cha'a? I am a... I would so spell Satisfy that, and they would use munitions. No, not Nile Spellbomb. They just pass back. Well, given they've got Nile Spellbomb anyways, I'll honestly just bargain away Blood Fountain. Trigger. And go to my turn. Oh, la 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 la. Trigger. I would like to resolve Black Mage's Rod. Maybe Luffy's gearing for the mirror. Trigger. Absolute all-star, that is. I would like to trigger both of my huge rods of a color variety. I would like to go to attacks now, shall we? Boop. I wish I'd kept up Silver Bluff thingy, but I think there are way more black things to use. Like certain roddage. Pass to you. Deal 1 damage to Mirror Enforcer. Resolves. Sacking Spellbomb? Oh, because I sacked the fountain, so there is nothing to... Okay, that's clever. That's clever. I think I'm still holding up both Pyro / Nile Spellbomb. They will kill the hero token, so I will need actual creatures. But they're using quite a bit of resources on these things, so... And I've got so many more where it came from. Or so many more whence it came. Whence? Chat, what do you think of pronouncing the sound? Any ocenkas? Instead of what, saying what? Chat, do you like Stewie from Family Guy? Oh, la la la. So, I will actually respond first by hydroing. Maybe not. Let me pyro back. Oh, I can't. What? I'm dumb. I'm kind of... I'm fine with these munitions, aren't I? Fine-ish. Ah, let's count that. Because, like, drawing 2 is, like, pretty massive here, right? Like, any creature basically kills them. Yeah, it's fine. It's trochę crazy work, TBH. Pass to you. Opponent refuses to draw Utrums or Thoughtcasts. But when they do... Let's go! Come on. Thank you. I think we do it on upkeep. I think they would have played the draw 2 if they had it. As in, gain life and things. No. There's like 0 chance they sandbagged Reckoner's Bargain. They do have the Hydro, but we are so skillful. On the fullest of stressas. Franek. This was very funny. Or also, okay. Not using my keyboard. With a clean swipe, I'll show you what I've got on my other screen, okay? With a clean swipe, okay? Zoom. Literally ready. So ready. Never been more ready in my life. I probably have, actually. Right, super, LIT. Chat, if you or people in your immediate surroundings are looking for an IT project manager specializing in software development with amped experience in fixed budget, scope, and timeline projects, Not just pure agile time and material, do anything you want. You know where to find me. I'll ditch one enforcer maybe. I killed this so they don't have the mana to immediately play another creature. No, another Streecher. Noż takie granie to jest w Goga, no. I guess we lose. At least game 2 was somehow gameage. Henku. Dobra, Pebas. Cheersuwa. Alan. There is exactly zero chance any Affinity player would mulligan a two-lander with perfect mana. Literal zero. By which I mean zero. Yeah, I think we'll actually finish after this one. Job ain't gonna find itself. Uh, Skanku. Who plays Skanku? I mean, they do, clearly. We have just one blue. I hope they pyroblast me. And I'm like, oh, kecked. No kecked in chat. Okay. We do have the 3-2 locked, by the way. So that's nice. Oh, also after this, we will be building the Faithful Fans. So do stay. Do stay. And you will see what Faithful Fans is. It's pretty crazy. Sueka might be pretty helpful with this. How about I draw a land? Ocenka? O, ocenka. No, you don't. I guess I'll blow my nose because otherwise I'll be furious. Tradeage. Dobra. Play Sure Valence Chimski. Tap your land or creature. Nie, no po prostu. Granie w karty to jest takie. And we sadly can't. Well, we'll have to hold up Pyroblast, but we can't hold up Hydroblast. So. But I guess it is what it is. And I think we'll kind of like in the double blocking territory. Cam? Let me just use that, honestly. And now fingers crossed. No i gratulacje, Essa. What were they two draws? Munitions and... Oh, kill my rats. Okay. So we double block one. We take 7. So what do we have to do? We haven't drawn a land, of course, so that's bad. We can hydro this. No i takie sranie babki to jest. Okay. 3-2 with Affinity. Let's go to Mono Blue for fans, chat. Which we will play tomorrow. So we want to keep cards which are exciting if they work. Full stop. But otherwise aren't particularly great. So. Not exciting if it works, not exciting, definitely exciting if they work. Wormfang is exciting-ish. I'll put this in like a maybe. Well, Mead. Just be... I'll be streaming probably at like 11-ish. I don't know. Echoing Truth is boring. Fairy Duelist is boring. Cyber Cryptomancer is like ish. Smoke Shroud is cool if it works, I guess. Boomerang is boring. Sunken City is cool. With the draw is... Judge's Familiar boring. Mutagenic is ish. Vapor Snack is boring. Spellpea is boring. Peak boring. Hookplay Veteran boring. Force Spike boring. Dispel boring. Upjaw is just completely boring. Essence Flux is cool. So that leaves us with 70 cards. We could trim, let's say, 2 big ninjas. For 2 ninjas. We can just eschew main deck removal. We also don't have to play 15 1-drops. We can go to like... Let's cut like... 1 Strix... 2 Elders. We can go to 3 snaps. That's all reasonable. That's 12 1-drops. I mean, that's as low as we can go. Let's now see the curve. Okay, withdraw is probably the most awful here. Although, most of them are. Let's cut withdraw. Twelve 1-drops, 8 ninjas, 4 off 1 mines. Spinasie. So now the sideboard. Probably 1 relic for the fans is important. We want 1 of each removal, probably. So it's Cryo, Bind, Blossom, Enable. That's 4 of each removal. Okay. Then we've got Sea Sprite against red decks, Spreading Seas, Thornwind Fairies, Fade Away, Gutshot. I guess from this position we cut like a couple of blasts. And like a sabotage. That's still not enough. Because Spreading Seas is probably just a bit too memey. Sea Sprite is just bad. It's just way too bad. It's way too bad. Because like Fade Away is at least very cool if it works. Like Fade Away and winning the game against elves because it worked is exciting. Thornwind Fairies, manageable. Gutshot is not particularly exciting. I think Fade Away... Actually, what if we just play more Fade Aways? Because they are actively very cool if they work. And go like... Back to this, and go like 4 different removal spells. 5 blasts, 4 blasts. Like 1 envelope. Like this. Well, 3 red blasts, 3 blue blasts sounds like very few, but I guess we can't have everything. So, this is for fast mono blue. Let me just let me rent it immediately. Also, if you do care about that, I've got a discount code for mana traders. So you can rent everything for cheaper. So let's give back Affinity, which was cool. Although we stumbled on mana just a tad too much. And not enough kind of card selection, and I'm not an Ico Wellspring Lembus type of gamer, so that's that. And now let's rent this absolute god-awful abomination. Yes, yes, maintenance. Yes, yes, yes. So we go to Mana Traders. We go rent. Tutorial chat. See how easy it is? Click upload. Upload a file. For fans mono blue. Deck imported. 7575. Click rent. My name. Yes. That's it. Now I will get a ping from a MTGO bot. Yep. Control A. Pull. Submit. Confirm. Confirmage. Any confirmage? Cenka. Bra. O, Mangiarty. U, A, I, E, U. U, A, I, E, U. U, A, I, E. U, A, I, E, O. 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 And we've got the deck ready for tomorrow chat. For fans, mono blue. Let me actually make a let me rearrange this so I know what I'm taking a picture of. So this is going to be let's just separate the bangers. That's just it. Just 9 cards. And let's also actively separate Thornwind Fey and Fade Away. For fans mono blue, take a pick. Go to Microsoft Paint, one of the strongest and most powerful applications on this something. Downloads. For fans mono blue. Okay, chat. We'll be playing this tomorrow. So, get ready. I'm not sure what time. Maybe like 9. Actually, chat, have you got preferences? Quick question to people who are here. Any preferences? If it's like 9 a.m. European, 10, 11, 12. I assume it depends on your that day meeting schedule, possibly, but have you got any like wide preferences? Nine to 10, 10 to 11. Essa. Reminiscent.
Reminiscent holds my hand and passes the turn together.
9 a.m. Brazilian? Okay, what is 9 a.m. Brazilian, by the way? Because, like, I don't know. 9 a.m. Brazilian time. Brazilian to Warsaw. Oh. Well. Okay. So probably start like 10 a.m.-ish tomorrow. Which would be 4 hours-ish back in time tomorrow. In time. Okay. Chat. So, thank you very much for joining. You have the VOD on my YouTube. Remember, you can join my Faye Discord with exclamation point Discord. I think it should work. You can also read my guides on Metafy and support me there. It really helps me being unemployed and stream regularly for you. So yeah, thank you very much for joining. And as always, please remember, and let's pass them together. And I will see you next time, which is tomorrow.